You're watching Masters in Trading Live with Jonathan Rose.
What's up, everybody? It's Jonathan Rose, and welcome to Masters in Trading Live. You'll see we're in a fancy studio today. I'm at my corporate partners here in Baltimore, and here having some fun. So every single day, Masters in Trading Live, we get on at 11 o'clock Eastern to go over the market, and we could share a few tidbits about what we're seeing. We really focus on what we call advanced notice, and advanced notice is finding unusual options trades in the market. I'm a big believer that traders need to follow the biggest orders. That's really what drives things. So today, we're going to go over four things. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to go over the QQQs. All week, we've been talking about the line in the sand. Actually, all last week, we've been talking about that line in the sand from 447.50 to 449 in the QQQs. Above bullish, below bearish. After the Qs, we'll talk about advanced notice. I want to talk about GameStop. GameStop has been on our advanced notice tool for over 10 days in a row, certainly leading out of any other name and seeing the most unusual options activity. We're seeing FSLR, seeing lots of unusual options activity, Kohl's, and some others. So right now, I'm here with my buddy Telvin. Telvin, if you could switch me over to my charts, and we'll go and we'll see what we have. All right, guys, I got you in front of the Qs, and we have a community, a Discord community, and I was so proud to see Friday afternoon the Discord community talking about the Qs going through their line in the sand and then trading higher. And so right here, if I highlight this on the chart, just might not be the most accurate of lines, but that's that band from 447.50 to 449. And what I was so happy about was this move. Volatility couldn't really go lower, and traders were able to take advantage of a bullish call, getting back above that line in the sand. But right now, keep things simple. Above, strong, below, weak. Another example. Here's a weekly chart, just showing the same level in a weekly chart. When weekly highs and lows start to be the same, start lining up, that becomes very, very influential numbers. So keep it simple and watch that 449 to 447.5 band. Hope it helps. Certainly helped many in the Discord. Let's go over to some advanced notice trades. We call these advanced notice because whenever I see these big orders, it's usually the next thing we do is to see the market move. So advanced notice, CCL, Carnival Corp. This is a name that we've been finding unusual option activity for quite some time. And May 31st, which is just the other day, today is June 4th, we talked about staying in the position. We talked about it's going against us, but stay confident. We are bullish CCL, but markets don't go straight up. They go up, they go down, they go up, they go down, they go up, they go down. So we want to look to tranche and to slowly get into this position. And in CCL, that's exactly what we're able to do, because CCL just 4 days later is trading $1.50 higher, and those 17s trading for 44 cents are now up over 100% and trading at $1. Denny here was able to grab 67% profit on his 30 contracts. Knoll bested Denny 150%. But the cool thing, guys, getting in for 39 cents. That's only $39 per contract. You could buy 10, that's $390. And it looks like Knoll was able to take out $1,000, making 150% profit. My favorite comment was Katie. Katie, congrats. Katie's in CCL. She had the biggest gain of the three, but very cool. She fully covered the 12 months of advance notice. So let's get those claps in the background. All right, advance notice, this is kind of cool because I went and looked at the entries of advance notice going back really the last 5 days. Game, 10 days in a row. FSLR, 5 days in a row. Kohl's, 4. GPCR, and then all the way down to Indy, that's 1. Now, what does this mean? Game, 10 trading days ago, started to see advanced notice. That's the smoke. Where there's smoke, there's fire. FSLR for 5 days consistently. KSSS for 4 days. But Game, FSLR, those have made gigantic moves. What we want to look for is what names are just coming on the list, like Penn, Run, Para. So let's go over a few. Here are all those names. I wanted just to show you the makeup of the names. The makeup of the names is the market cap. We're not dealing with trillion-dollar companies. We're not really even dealing with $200 billion companies. We are dealing with 2 billion, 8 billion, 30 billion. The implied volatilities. These are names that are moving. Game, 232, that's ridiculously high. Even 123% is really, really high. But when you find a name that just starts coming up on advance notice that doesn't necessarily have that huge vol, that might be a sign for a very, very good trade. Considering Penn right here, that's only been on the advance notice for 1 or 2 days. GPCR, this has been on for 4 days, and 528 is when we first saw this. It came up with a 90.6 rating, and we saw about $600,000 in premium trade. GPCR, in its last trading day, went from 35 all the way to 60. So GPCR, as much as we keep seeing it come up on the advanced notice tool, like Game, that move's already done. We don't want to look for GPCR. If anything, traders that got in GPCR should look to cover those positions. Another name, if we look at Game. Game going back, Game started to see this really, really bullish activity, and that's when we started to see the first advanced notice trades. That's when we saw real money coming into Game. Now, I never shared Game. I didn't share Game because the volatility was so exceptionally high, but the reason people are going into the options market because the underlying equity market might not be able to service the size of these big orders. So there we go. We have Game, FSLR, we already see make a huge move. GPCR makes a big move. We want to look at the names that are slowly just coming up. Like Indy. Indy's a name, first day up, right? And so if I pull up and just look at the expected range, that's what this is, these green and red. That's the market maker's expectation of movement. Back here, volatility was much lower, a lot smaller expectations of movement. Well, Indy is getting right up to the top of its expected move. We may think that Indy may back off from this. So traders can use advance notice to potentially make a bearish trade on a name like INDI. Now, I'm not going to share an exact trade. We share exact trades in our advance notice and our all access service, but in the free service, just to give you an idea, yeah, Indy, unusual option activity, trades up to the top of its expected move. Traders may consider downside puts to take advantage of this move. On the next portion of this video, actually, Selvin, would you mind pulling me up live so I could talk to the folks? This is great. Usually I'm just clicking around, messing everything up, but a little help is doing us wonders. Big believer, guys, the creative trader wins. We want to look at things a little bit differently than everybody else. If you think about it, how long do you think it would take me to teach my 12-year-old about technical analysis, about head and shoulders? Probably not too long. We don't want to make trades just because of technical analysis. We want to look at things different. So my name is Jonathan Rose. I'm going to leave you with a suggestion: trade smart, and we'll be on here live every single day, 11 o'clock a.m. Except tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be recorded, but every other day, everybody in All Access, you guys hang out. Thanks for watching, guys.